Hello everyone, and welcome back to watching me, Aletha Prime, play Minecraft. So in the last episode, we did a little bit of building, and we got well, we didn't get lost, Chuck got lost. Anyway, yep, our horse is safely back home. Ooh, I forgot about that redstone. But what we are here today to do is... I went too far. Ah, this is it. Okay, cool. So, this used to be lava. And instead I took a water bucket and made it this pretty purple stuff. We're going to need it for a couple of reasons. One, in order to go into the Nether, and the other for an enchanting table. So what I am going to do right now is try not to get myself killed as I mine some of this. Okay, so the way that I like to mine obsidian is to put down a water bucket, so that way if it hits lava it'll automatically turn it into obsidian, and there's a chance that I won't fall into it, which is the goal for today. As you can see, it takes a while. It's not a fast process, and I also, since I don't have any enchanted tools, it's just a regular diamond pick doing normal diamond pick stuff. So anyway, I will keep going with this, gather up some obsidian, and we'll be back in a little bit. And let's see if it will... Aha! There you are! 4 obsidian, 1 book, 2 diamonds. Woohoo! We have made this thing. Now, with this, it's not just enough to set it down. I mean, you can set it down, you can still enchant with it, except I can't. Well, shoot. We're gonna have to go looking for lapis then, because we're not going into the Nether without getting this thing up and running. So not only do I need lapis in order to enchant, I am going to need some bookshelves to make around it. To put around it. Words. So we are going to put you safe and sound right here, along with the rest of my obsidian. Just heard an enderman. That's okay. It's daytime. And yeah, I'm gonna go look for some lapis, and maybe at the same time kill some more cows, because we are going to need a lot of books to make bookshelves. Oh, this took me longer than I thought it would, but I finally found it. All I have to do is secure the area, and... Aha! There we go. Anything around this lava lake? Sometimes there can be. Ooh, there's more over there. Okay. Let me get the easy stuff first. Put down another torch. Make sure nothing spawns. Yay! So we have our first 5 lapis. And now... I'm going to... why not? I don't need this lava. I just need... this. Alright. So the reason I mine around it is to make sure that there's not going to be lava underneath it. Because if the lapis falls into lava, then I am out of luck. Alright, that one's good. And that stone underneath there, so yay! Okay, cool. We have started our lapis collection with a simple 15 lapis. Now those lapis can also be turned into blocks that you can use to build with. They're not good for anything else except for enchanting and decorating. And I do actually have another project somewhere else where I have actually used quite a few lapis blocks, and I still need quite a few more. Those of you who know me know what I'm talking about. So my advice for you is, if you are thinking about building a giant project out of lapis blocks and you're in survival mode like I am, don't. Yeah, just don't. Pick another block. There's lots of lovely blues, and you don't have to torture yourself with that for however long your project takes. Unless that's, yeah, sort of your thing. Alright, now that I have gone out hunting, and we have lots of leather, and we have probably all of the sugarcane that we are going to need to make these bookshelves. I'm going to put those away. And we are going to walk over to a different building, because this one is getting... If I put an enchanting table setup in there, it's gonna get a little bit crowded. So, instead, we're gonna go say hi to Chuck. Hi, Chuck. And jump into this building here, because all the other ones are way too small, and I don't want to use them. And since this is not going to be our permanent home forever, I'm just going to set this up for now. And, alright, wow. Oh, very important. Make sure everything is well lit up. And one right there. We good? Good? I think we're good. Why not? Alright. Enchanting table goes right here. First things first, I'm going to see what I can get on my diamond pickaxe. So, pickaxe goes here, and again, this is also based highly on how many levels you have. So, basically, since I have so many bookshelves here, it's going to give me the highest tier enchantments possible. But that also means in order to get this enchantment, I need to have 8 levels on me. In order to get this one, I need 17. This one, I have to have 30. And respectively, it costs 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels. Plurals. Anyway, so I cannot afford this one, although actually I do kind of want that. There's a different enchantment that I want a little bit more, but I do want a fortune pickaxe at some point in time. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to want these anyway, so we'll see what would happen if I got a diamond shovel. And also, I will want a diamond sword. Oh, and actually, almost most of all, I want a diamond axe. Cool. Let's see what we can get with this. And I even have a librarian watching me, making sure I do everything correctly. Dude? Nope, he's just checking out the books. Okay, you can hang out in the self-help section for now. Cool. Alright, so my sword would get me sharpness, unbreaking, that will be good. The shovel, unbreaking, efficiency, fortune. No, I don't want fortune on the shovel. The axe, I don't want fortune on there either. Apparently, this is just a fortune-heavy enchanting table. So, instead, we're going to spend 1 actually rather valuable lapis at this point in time to make an unbreaking 2 shovel, because why not? Alright, now let's see what we get. Unbreaking, efficiency, ooh, oh, that's exactly what we want. I pretty much want that more than anything else right now. But just out of curiosity, I don't like any of those. Nope. Oh, actually, yeah, efficiency would be good on the shovel. And unbreaking, efficiency. Okay, so the efficiencies are what we're going to be looking for right now. But, unfortunately, I do not have enough levels, so I am going to have to put that on hold until I can get them. And fortunately, I have a plan. Because what we have just on the other side of this wall is, if you remember correctly, we have a skeleton spawner, pretty much just sticking out of the sand. So I am going to go ahead and put together a quick and dirty mob farm that will make it easy for me to kill a bunch of skeletons in a short time and help me get those levels and subsequent levels a lot faster than it would be to just go out and try and kill them myself, and a lot safer. So I will go ahead and start working on that. Let me go ahead and show you the progress that I've made so far. I need to put a door on this wall. And yeah, there's no door, so I'm just kind of going around the wall, which technically the mobs can do as well, but they don't do it nearly as often, fortunately. Alright, so I dug out this room a bit, and I added a roof, so that way these zombies don't burn, or skeletons don't burn in the sun. I made it a 9x9, so I went out 4 blocks in each direction away from the spawner, and dug down a couple blocks. Then what I did is I've added these 2 water streams, and what it's going to do is eventually I'm going to cut out some more of these blocks, and it's going to funnel all of the mobs into this little trench right here. And then eventually I'll be able to send them to a location that's more convenient for me to proceed with killing them. The only thing is that it has to be at a location that's close enough for me to be here, so that way the skeletons will actually start spawning. So I am going to continue working on this, and I'll be back. Alright, so I think I did it right. I didn't follow the tutorial this time. I've made a couple of spawners that are pretty basic. So Excuse me, water. So yeah. I've made a couple before, so I have the basic gist of it. May not be, you know, the super most mega amazing, wonderful words. But it should work. I had one or two little issues with it, and I'm pretty sure I'm close enough for mobs to spawn. So what's going to happen is they are going to spawn over there. Actually, I should probably make sure that there's no light coming in. Oh, goodness. So there shouldn't be, because I repaired. Oh! Ah! Get out of there. There we go. Now that I have this set up, I will go ahead and whack away for a while and work on getting those 30 levels so I can properly enchant my gear. Let's see what kind of enchantments we get. So, checking out the sword, breaking, I'm not a big fan of knockback, so we're gonna wait on that one. The axe, efficiency, efficiency 4. We will probably do that when we can. Let's see what else we get. Efficiency, also efficiency 4. I would take that. That would make my job easier and go faster. I had to make myself a new sword because I broke my other one. Oh yeah, that one also has knockback, so let's not worry about that for now. You can also just go ahead and enchant books. So if we check these, unbreaking, efficiency, yes, that's what I want. That actually would have made my job a whole lot easier to have Depth Strider. So this is the one that makes it easy for you to walk in water. So instead of having to slow to a crawl, you're able to move a lot more quickly. And I think when you get to Depth Strider 4, you actually get, you can go at the same speed as you do normally on land. So with that changed, let's see which enchantments have changed. Knockback, nope, that's only good against spiders. And I don't have a spider farm. Efficiency, unbreaking, that would be good too. And efficiency, unbreaking. Okay. So, looks like we're going to have unbreaking on one of these next. Alright, I'm going to keep grinding, keep enchanting, and we will go from there. Between the last clip and this one, I have done a fair amount of grinding. I've done a lot of fishing, a fair amount of enchanting, getting really not good enchantments, and trying to get better ones, trying to fish for books. As you can see, I have an entire stack of fish. I've captured some more villagers, so that way I don't have to wonder about whether or not they're going to get killed. And I've also spent a fair amount of time at my new skeleton farm that I set up. Seems to be working relatively well. The only problem is skeletons, if they get backed up, do have a tendency to get stuck right here and drown, but that should be an easy fix, and I'll probably do that on my own time. So yeah, they just go up, way up, drop down, and I can hit them and kill them in one hit, and all their fun little drops end up in here. Yay! Alright. Then I can run over to my enchanting station and use all of my newly found levels for that. So, now that I've spent all that time enchanting, here's what we have. I have a shiny sword with sharpness and sweeping edge. This pickaxe, which isn't going to last super long, but we're going to use it as long as we can. I've managed to combine a few bows to get my absolute favorite, so it has infinity, so I don't have to worry about arrows, power, flame, everything that will make it easy to kill the things that want to kill me. I've also managed to enchant all of the shiny gear with some of my favorite enchantments, including Depth Strider and Feather Falling, so it'll make it a lot easier for me to survive and move around in water if I need to. So time has come to light a portal and find our way into the Nether. I decided that this looked like a decent spot, so we're just going to stick it right here. The thing that I need in order to light it is a flint and steel. So there we go. I have some spare materials to try and keep me alive, some torches to light my way back if I end up wandering a lot, and I also have the coordinates for where this portal is so that way I can adjust it on the other side. It may not take us exactly where we want to go, so the only thing to do is to step through and find out what happens. You're going to go right there. Alright, here we go. Goodbye Overland, and hello Nether. Please not on the edge of a lava lake. Let's see. Yay! Advancement! And... okay, this isn't bad. It didn't drop us off next to lava, but okay, there are a fair amount of ghasts around. Now, I have to be careful, and I want to get a little spot set up, because if they shoot at my portal, they will end up making it go out, which isn't a huge deal because I remembered to bring my flint and steel with me. However, that's still not something that we want to have happen, so we are going to make this spot safe. We're going to give ourselves a couple of exits and just raise up these walls a bit. It's ugly, but it is what it is. And one more there, and walls, wall, wall, wall. That and here. Cool. All right. For good measure and symmetry, we'll just put one there and take this one back. So, gas can still go above us. Actually, why did I do this first? Okay. We're going to check our location first. I'm going to put that there. So I am looking at, is these the coordinates that I want? 32, 147. That is actually exactly where I want it. The coordinates are roughly... if you take the overland coordinates and divide it by 8, that's where you want the portal in the Nether to go. So, this is exactly where I want it, and it's nice that I don't have to redo it. Cool! So now that we are in the Nether, it is time to see if we can find a few things that we need for our journey. First off is this shiny little block right here. This is quartz, and I'm going to be using that in the building of Mom's house. And then... the other thing that we need to look for is a fortress. A fortress will have mobs that I need in order to start making potions. And those potions will come in handy when I want to start doing things either underwater or things that could potentially light me on fire, like working more in the Nether. So these are zombie pigmen as well. As you can see, they're not attacking me. You know, they're actually fairly friendly fellows, as long as you don't do anything to them. If you hit them, they are very easily offended. Like, you could even just, you know, throw a snowball or an egg or just something small, and they will want to just absolutely murder you. And not just one of them. They tell all their friends, and they come after you. And they will not stop until you are either out of range or after a certain amount of time has passed, which in that case, they're like, okay, you know, you've run around enough and we forgive you. But anyway, we try very hard not to do that, but at least not for now, because the other thing about these guys is you'll notice their shiny gold swords. They will sometimes drop those swords. They will also drop golden nuggets, golden ingots, and all sorts of gold fun stuff. That is not something that we're going to deal with right now. What we're going to deal with right now is try to find a fortress. So I'm pretty handy with a bow, as you... well, I don't know if I really showed much earlier, but I wanted to take out that ghast, and that was actually the very first one I killed. And we got that handy achievement, which is basically make it eat its own words. So yay! Now that's done. Ghasts will also light the floor on fire, so I just like to take care of this too. And now that that's over, we can also collect some of this glowstone. That will be helpful in potion making, and once I get a silk touch pick, I can also just harvest the regular glowstone, and we can use that to light our base now and in the future if we wanted to. Fortunately, it did not take us much time at all to find a fortress. As you can see right over here, it's a little bit dark, but that construction right over here, that is a fortress. That is exactly what we're looking for. We are going to be able to find the materials that we need with any luck, and hopefully, also with any luck, we will not be brutally murdered. I can hear another ghast already. I've killed a couple of them all. He's just taking a break. Right over there. Hi, ghast. He actually can't really move. So, what I'm going to want to do is, since it is across the way and there's... Oh, I can just go down around that way. I'm going to have to make myself a path that goes in that direction. And we will be back... Oh, let's try not to die. Especially since I spent all that time enchanting this gear. Oh, he can whine and complain all he wants. And so what I am going to do is, since I am currently out of stone, I am going to go back to our base and find some, which is right in that direction. Ghasts can break netherrack super easy, as can a pick. As you can see, I'm only clicking on it once, and there it goes. So I want a path that's going to be a lot safer and stronger, and isn't going to murder me if I make one wrong step. I'm going to grab some stone, and we will get started making that bridge. So now with several stacks of cobblestone, and I also made myself a few more torches because I realized I was running a little bit low. I made my way down this direction so that way I don't have to bridge across open lava. I can do it, I just prefer not to if I don't have to. So instead, what we're going to do is we are going to burrow through here. Oh, that was easy. And make our way up to the scary dark place. So we will have to be quite careful doing so. And what's the best way to do that? Oh gosh, my eyes are not that great. And so this is just really dark for me. I guess what we'll do is we will go ahead and make a staircase up there. So let's see how far up we can get. There and there. And another one there. And oh, come on, let me click. Aha. Anything? Nothing wants to kill us immediately. So in that case, what we're gonna do is try to make it just a touch less likely for me to fall off. There. And for good measure, there. Cool. A few torches. That won't necessarily stop a lot of things from spawning, but it will make it easier for me to find my way back. Torches everywhere. That's my favorite way of figuring out where I am and where I've been. So, time to wend our way into this place and see what we can find. We'll go that way in a little bit. Wah! Right there! There you are. That is a blaze. And it's actually exactly what I was looking for. So I will go ahead and let this guy get mad at me for a minute. Fortunately, the pigmen aren't bothered by them. And I'm going to take some preventative measures. Aha. Nice try. And we're gonna kill this guy. Ah! Don't hit the pigmen. Oh, and that's the other reason I don't like knockback on a sword. Ah! They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Can I kill you without killing myself? Actually, okay, well, we're on fire. Fortunately... Oh! Dang it! Ah! Probably dropped a blaze rod right into the fire, which would have destroyed it. Ah! No! No, 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 no. Running, 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 running. Because I don't want to get withered. Okay, so I am safe here. Good. Alright, but I do want to kill these wither skeletons. So... hopefully... Oh gosh, I wish I had looting on this sword. Because I doubt it's going to drop what I want. You both dead? Or just one of you? Get that ready just in case. Oh, hi Blaze. Oh goodness, I feel like everything knows that I'm here. Okay, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, so those wither skeletons didn't drop what I wanted. Ah, that must be the spawner. Sweet! Got one of the things that I wanted. Let's see if this is what I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Ah! Stop it! Eat food, eat food. Ah! Oh no, 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 no. I'll take the blaze. You can come close. Oh, right, yeah, that's definitely a spawner down there. Let's see if I can get in there without being completely caught on fire. Alright. Time to go for it. See if we can light this sucker up without... Yeah. And this is why you get fire protection on your armor. Ah, okay. We can do this, we can do this. Come on, die, 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 die. Get wrecked. Ah! Oh goodness, this is... yeah, I'm not an expert at this, as you can probably tell. Ah! Stop it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Die, die, die. Check, I'm keeping a close eye on my health just in case. Anything else? You all want to kill me too? Sweet! We're alive. And it's just those guys over there. Oh! You're still spawning. I don't know a whole lot about blaze mechanics. So we are just gonna do something silly and... yeah, just put torches everywhere. Literally, everywhere. This is why I brought a lot of torches. Anything? Oh, right. Oh. Make that go away. I am gonna guess that this is safe. Oh, wait, what hit me? You. Not cool. Not cool, dude. Not cool. See, isn't the Nether fun? It's amazing and lovely and everything wants to kill you. Literally. Everything wants to kill you. I'm gonna run out of netherrack before too long. Let's see. Which isn't a problem because there's literally always more netherrack. And we have 11 blaze rods right now, which is actually really great for the time being. But still need to find... oh, come here. Come here, you. Aha, lovely XP. I still need to find nether wart, so we can make potions. So is there anything down this way? Another... there's more fortress that way. I wonder if we've been there. Yes. Oh, jeez. Yeah! Alright. Little buggers. Stop it! Yes, it is cold outside, but that does not mean I want to be lit on fire. Hey! Hey, buddy! Aha! Anyone else? No? Cool. So, this fortress ended up being... not perfect. I didn't find the nether wart that I was looking for, but, you know, we did get quite a few blaze rods. 21, actually, that's doing really well. I got some glowstone, and managed to actually make it through without dying. Found a couple of blaze spawners, so we may or may not use those, depending on my mood and well, a little bit of everything. But we can always come back here if we need to. Eventually I will need to get some of those little dudes. in order to get some fire resist potions. But I don't have to worry about that right now. Because one of the goals that I had with the blaze rods, oh, hello you, was not just... Blah. Okay, come on. Go away, ghast. Where'd you go? Ah. Okay. I wanted blaze rods so that way I could make an ender chest, so I could carry more stuff with me. And aha, good, perfect. So that'll make my second ghast tier. That has dropped, and so those will be useful in the future. Not right now, but eventually they will be. So let's get back up here and head back through our portal and make ourselves an ender chest. What I need is these guys. So I've killed a couple of endermen, not very many. I might as well do 2 of them because we'll need them later. Blaze rods you can turn into blaze powder. And with that blaze powder you can turn regular ender pearls into eyes of ender. And we're going to need those for 2 reasons. One is to make an ender chest, which, dang it, I'll need more obsidian for. You take an eye of ender and you surround it with obsidian, and I will show you that in a minute. The other reason is eventually we will want to go to the 3rd dimension, which is called the End. And that is where you fight the Ender Dragon and also get and face all sorts of super lovely things that want to kill you. So, I am going to go ahead and remember my water bucket and gather myself some more obsidian. I managed to actually enchant a second a second pickaxe. That's what this thing is. To go along with my silk touch. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these 2 together to get a silk touch, unbreaking 3, efficiency 4 pickaxe, which is great. The only thing that we need to put on there is mending, but we neither have a mending villager nor do we have any mending books. None of these are mending. So we are either going to have to, well, we're going to have to get one or the other. And then I will have my absolute ideal pickaxe. So I went ahead and did some more obsidian mining. I now have 23. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Eye of Ender, surround it with some obsidian, and make this handy dandy little fellow. The other reason I needed this Silk Touch pickaxe is because in order to pick it up, I need to have that this particular enchantment, or else it'll just turn back into obsidian. So what this allows me to do is basically this is a second inventory that I can carry along with me, and it doesn't, and basically it kind of sends all my items into another dimension, I guess. So that way, no matter where I'm at, if I put down an ender chest and open it up, all the same stuff that I put in there will still be in there. If I die, it'll still be in there. So it's a really handy way to not only transport items, but also keep things from being destroyed if you end up, like, you know, dying in lava or something like that. So yeah, I am very happy to have one of those, and my goal is to keep one on me pretty much at all times. And yeah, so that's great. The other thing... Actually, I want to make 2 of them because I have a tendency to not realize that I don't have my Silk Touch pickaxe, and I end up ruining it. So you are going to go in here, just in case. So yay! Yeah. So that's done. And I think, since I can't think of anything else to do right off the bat, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. And I hope that you enjoyed our first foray into the Nether, and some playing around with enchanting and all that crazy stuff. I will continue to do a little bit more of like the grindy work off camera, seeing if I can get some more, do some more mining, get some more diamonds, and maybe get some enchanted armor. And then also do some more resource collecting so we can finish Mom's house. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm really glad you're able to take time out of your day. and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.